Hello Northern English students, and for the third tutorial we will be looking at conditionals and random. And the objectives is identify what a conditional is and apply these to your program, and explore the random function and apply this to moving objects. And by the end I want you to have produced a program where a character moves on screen, but if they meet an object then it stops, and to produce a program where a character kicks a soccer ball a random distance, and if it hits the hole then it sinks to the ground. So let's go to Alice. And in Alice we're going to create a new, we're going to select a new slate, and a few moments it will load up, and we want to set up a scene where we will put Alice on screen. So we're going to go to Theme and choose Wonderland and select Alice, and we'll select our Alice character, and we need to now find a soccer ball. So I'm going to search for the soccer ball, select, press OK. As you can see it's not on the surface, so I'm going to lift this up using the arrow. Go to move, click, and make sure you there we go. Make sure you select the arrow, and then we're going to search for a circle where we can go to the shape tool, use new disk. We can change the color if we want. Let's change it to red so it's a bit more noticeable, and press OK. And we're going to put the circle over here. And what we want is when the ball meets the circle, then it will go down or something will happen. So let's go to Edit Code. I've got Alice, my ball, and my circle, and let's begin. I think the first thing we want to do is make sure Alice is facing the circle, the ball, and the ball is facing the circle. So we need to have a do together, and we need to select Alice and say turn to face soccer ball. There we have the soccer ball. We want to turn to face the circle or the disc. So if we run this, they'll both face the correct place. Then of course we want to have let's try and get first the ball rolling to the right place. So first of all, let's get Alice kicking the ball. So we go to Alice and let's use her left hip, and we'll say we want it to turn, and I want it to turn backwards 0.06, and then we want it to go turning forward 0.06, and then at the same time we want a do together, so we have her leg move at the same time the ball will move. So copy to clipboard, right click, copy to clipboard, drag from the clipboard into the do together, select the ball, and we'll say the ball move in direction of forward. Now we want the ball to move forward, but of course that's not going to really do much there because it just says soccer ball move forward, and we want it to go a random distance. So if we select this number here, we could choose a bit of random, next random real number, and I could choose between, let's say, 1 and let's say 10. For the moment, we can change this. And let's run this. Let's see if this works. And you can see it's randomly moving every time. And I can see my feet are actually going opposite. I need to move this the other way around. So that should go forward. This should go backwards. And this should go backwards. Otherwise it looks a bit weird. Let's try again. Push the feet back, forward. There we go. Perfect. Let's just slow it down a bit. Duration 2. Let's change this to, let's say, 5. Run. Let's see if this works. It's always good to test things out. And as you can see, it doesn't seem to be going that far. So let's just change this number again. Oh, it's 0.5. We want it to be a much bigger number there. Custom, let's put 5, I think. Let's try this. That's better. Maybe it's going not far enough actually. Maybe we need to change this to 8. Oh no, that's fine. That's good. We like that. Maybe we want to just change this to 8 just to try and get the numbers up, or 7 actually. Okay, so once we've done this, we want it to basically stop at the circle. If it reaches a circle, then we want something to happen. And that's where we can use a conditional. And in this conditional, there are 2 parts to it. I'm going to say true. If the condition is met, then it will do something. For example, the ball will go down. Else, it won't do something. So in this case, if the condition is met, we want the ball to go down, and we need to somehow have this true statement changed to connecting with that ball. So if true, we want to change this to if, and we need to know whether it's less than or greater than here. And this might involve a bit of trial and error. Okay. So on here, we need to have a look, and we want to choose the less than the conditional. So if it's within that distance, we don't want it greater than because greater than is too far away. So we want less than, and I'm just going to choose less than 0.25 will change, but we'll put it at 0.5. So as you can see here, if the ball, we'll pretend the 0.25 is the ball, is less than 0.5 distance, then it will do something. Okay? And we'll just say, soccer ball will say hello. Okay? And so we'll then say, we need to then go to the function, and we need to choose get distance. So get distance to the soccer ball, the disc. So if the distance to the disc is less than 0.5, then it will say hello. And we can run this. And that says hello because it's within the distance, which is good. Let's see. Hopefully nothing happened because it wasn't. And no hello because it's not within that distance. And it's within the circle, which is great. So it stops. Now what we want to do, the trouble is at the moment, it's got it's saying get distance to this is less than 0.5. Well, we want to check that it's the actual width of the circle. So in here, I need to check the width. So I need to go to the circle and I need to say get the width. So I can put that in here. And if I choose this arrow down the side, I can say math divide by 2, like so. And so that will then do it will then work out the radius of the circle. So the distance is less than the radius of the circle. And instead of saying hello, I want to say the ball will go down. So we'll say the soccer ball will go down by 1. Let's just change the random from 1 to, let's say, 3, just to make these numbers a bit better. And we'll say 7 becomes 6. And we'll say run. Okay. Went off there, so we want to this again. Nothing happened, which is good. So it's not within the circle yet. That's in the circle, and it goes down. And that's what I want. And of course, finally, to save this, we just go File and Save As. And I can call this Lesson 3 Alice, and it will save it. And that concludes this tutorial. Thank you very much for watching.